I love how we're all two hands.
Practicing dance moves, yo.
Clearly the vibe on.
Sure. Guys, how's it, guys? How's everyone doing?
Good, thanks to you.
Fantastic.
I didn't think I'd be on a live Facebook session with you beautiful people on a Thursday night on the eve of one of people's birthdays.
Talk about Thirsty Thursdays, hey?
Sure. Guys, how's it going?
It's been a great first month of spring, hey guys. September is off to a bang. This week for me personally has been a crazy assessment week. Like I think it's been about 17 or 18 assessments just over the last 3 days.
What?
But you know what? I've yet to do the tally up, right? But I would guess just over the last 3 days in kind of total, probably between my clients about 150K is lost collectively, at least.
That is
it's been amazing.
Incredible.
Sure, the battle cats don't mess around, eh?
They rock up to work every single day. Just like all Karen Shacks that we got here, or Richie Caulfield and Sinica. How's it, guys?
Hello, everybody. Hello, Daylene Blackman. How's it? Oh, Daylene says, well done. Amazing, Jethro.
Yeah, the battle cats. Now all we just need is the first podium finish for Test Me Tuesdays. But Bronny's blasted. We are coming for you.
The moves are up there. We ended up 3rd place this week, so you better watch out. We're coming from behind.
So guys, I've actually said to my team, I've given them a bit of incentive. Okay, so and Jade, this actually might affect you a lot for this Tuesday's workout. So I've said to everyone, I need every single person to take part in Test Me Tuesday. Like literally, it has to be every single person. They all have to give a thumbs up. If they do, because there is the Hollard run that's myself and Jono and Louis all going to be doing it in a Speedo. I said I would do Test Me Tuesday in a Speedo live from the office, but only if every single person takes place. So who knows what's going to happen? I hope there's going to be a lot of squats.
Guys, this affects me greatly because I'm doing workouts with him, which means he's going to be next to me all up in the space with the Speedo on. I don't know how I feel about that.
We've got to help Jade. We've got to show up in numbers. Jeffro can't win. Battle Cats can't win.
Battle Cats are coming, guys. They're coming.
Oh, my heavens. Battle Cats, I don't know what to say. I want you to be there, but I'm so terrified at the same time. That is so hectic. Caitlin Westbrook, you're coming to Cape Town to meet me. Wow, that I feel honored. Girl, you just tell me where I need to be and I'll be there. Sure, guys, that's amazing. Let's talk about okay, so first of all, welcome everybody. Hells bells, we are here with 3 very steamy, beautiful people. We've got obviously Coach Jethro here, Coach Mel, and Coach Lauren. Guys, it's a little bit of an info session for you to get to know these 3 wonderful human beings. So please ask your questions, pop them in the chat. Let's get to know them. No question is too weird or too wonderful, but obviously keep it clean, guys. This is a family show. Haley Hewitt says, help me get back on this train, please. Haley,
get in touch. There's the number.
Absolutely. You have access now to 3 coaches at your disposal. Ask them. Get in touch with them. No excuses.
Haley, give us a question. Or what is your kind of main struggle at the moment? Where do you feel you can the most area of improvement that we could make there?
Yeah, and what do you want to achieve? Where do you want to be 2020 you? Where would you like to be? Let's see how we can get you there.
Yeah. How did you fall off the train? What happened? Why did you get off the train? Another question.
Else got off on the wrong stop.
I just, we always kind of about, our client celebrations, and I can she's here in the chat, Miss Cheryl van Sale. We did her assessment today as well, like I was saying earlier, and she is doing so amazing. It's first month in, and like to see someone's kind of mind shift and behavior and habit shift is incredible. What I'm really loving is now with the app that everyone can see their kind of tracking how they are doing on a day-to-day basis. Cheryl, I think, is rocking at 97% overall on a day on over a 7-day average. So
that is incredible.
Go girl.
Amazing.
Absolute fire. Absolute fire. So Caitlin Westbrook, actually, besides coming to Cape Town to visit, she says she was actually about to sign up for one of the running challenge, but she got injured. So what should she do?
Sorry.
You should get in touch with us, Caitlin. We've got so many options. Obviously, taking your injury into consideration, that we can do work on strengthening and rehabilitation, and get you strong so that you can. We've got amazing running blocks that is geared towards 5K, 10K, 21, and the coaches have so much knowledge. So get in touch, and we can definitely get you back into running if running is your goal. And get into touch, and we can definitely set it up. Our running program is amazing, with Pilates for strength and core stability, and yoga for stretching, and
prehab and rehab exercises. Very important.
Very important.
Very strengthening and getting you back on.
So we've got Marty here. She says her husband. Marty, is your husband Yaku? Yes, it must be. We're doing his initial tomorrow, and he's starting with the Battle Cats on Monday. So yes, girl. When are you joining him?
That's your challenge. Sure. So Haley's actually got back to you, Jethro. She said, so she's answered your question. She said she hasn't trained in 3 months since she moved back to Cape Town. She got dumped again and just can't motivate herself. Where does she start?
So it's gonna come down to really kind of defining exactly what you want to do, being very specific about what you want to do, and being very specific on your time frame as well. If you, Haley, if you are a mom, I am the MILF maker, and we will get you ready for summer. Just by the way, I wasn't given that name; it was dubbed on me. Okay, so it was.
You seem very proud about it. Very proud.
But we will get you there. We will get you there one day at a time.
I'm waiting for Jethro to say, don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm really waiting for that.
Did you retract after saying that, or are you just full confidence going to go with it, just carrying on here?
100% full confidence. So
I didn't like he's going to wear that Speedo on Tuesday.
100%. It gives me a reason. It really gives me a reason to kind of stick to my training and eating. You know what I mean? So it's all about having that goal. You know what I mean? All about having that goal. I wanted, we all have these fun facts about each other. I think we should rattle off those fun facts. I want to start with, seeing as it's Mel's birthday tomorrow, I think we should start with Melly.
Go for it, Coach Mel. Tell us your fun fact.
Oh. Sorry, I was waiting. I thought someone else was going to do it and tell me something fun about myself. Okay. So the fun fact that I was thinking is I could have breakfast for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I absolutely love breakfast. It's such an important meal, and it sets you off to a good start. And I've had a couple of clients this week say to me, "Oh, I'm having breakfast for lunch, and it's a crazy day." And I said, well, you've got your protein, you've got your carbs, you've got your fat. Why not? And we've got so many yummy options at Jeff with the carrot cake, bake, and everything. I can easily have that lunch, breakfast, dinner. So at 40, that's your fun fact.
Guys, before we go back into fun facts with Jethro and Lauren, Jethro said it. It's Melly's birthday tomorrow. We have to sing for Coach Mel.
Oh no, you're going to make us do this.
Absolutely.
But it's fine. At least this is like on going through this streaming. Everything's more in sync. You know, it's not like on Zoom with that latency.
Maybe you might want to mute me when I'm singing here. Just like leave my voice out.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it with nice pace. So 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy
Happy birthday, dear Mal. Happy birthday to you.
I think I was out there.
That was proper out. Wailing cats here.
It's better than this morning.
Hectic. Oh my word. Larissa says hi, coaches. So guys, I think the peeps want to hear more from you. We want to hear more from you. Like, what are your fun facts?
Right, Jethro, go.
Lauren. Okay. Okay. So for those of you, so this was floating around in a couple of meetings that Mel was really good at math and got a distinction at math in school, and so did I. I did higher grade maths, passed with a distinction, and it was really actually one of my favorite subjects.
Guys, is it just me or is your mind blown right now?
Proper. And none of us knew this. That's the thing. I mean, we've been on the same team for how long? And like, you just didn't brag whatsoever. You just like kept it under the carpet the whole entire time.
There we go. I've got more. That will come out throughout the rest of the year.
Well, not long.
We were waiting to throw this one in. I'm glad you did. So now next time you can do the math, Jethro.
Yeah, nice.
And what's your fun fact, Lauren?
My fun fact is that I am a trained pastry chef, and I used to work in fine dining restaurants. That was my first career, actually, pastry chef.
That's insane.
And I think this is kind of a good question. And Jade, what's your fun fact, actually, by the way?
Oh, okay. This is quite a gross one. So we're seeing as we're sharing. This is quite a gross one. When I was a toddler, my father's a pigeon fancier, so he doesn't have romantic feelings towards pigeons. It's the formal name for people who race pigeons. Yes, that is a sport. Google it. And he still races pigeons to this day. And when I was a toddler, I would eat the pigeon poo.
I have to ask, do you remember what it tasted like?
No!
I have to ask. Come on, everyone's thinking it.
No,
guys. Why would you?
I don't know.
So, guys, I think, you know what, maybe another fun question. What is everyone's favorite recipe? What everyone's favorite Jeff recipe? From either the one-on-one menus or the recipe book or anything. I'll go first. It is the banana protein pancakes. Oh, so good. So good.
They are good.
You guys?
I love the chickpea, and I make it with black beans curry, and Jono's collie chicken is also nice because it's a good one, and I just add in a whole lot of baby spinach. It's quick and it's tasty.
Yeah, I love the carrot cake bake breakfast and the Thai green curry. That is such a winner. So good.
Oh, and the chicken parm. That chicken parmesan is. Mwah.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. That biryani, it is life. It is life.
No, it's also good. So good.
So good. Guys, let us know in the comments. What are your favorite meals? Got a lot of chicken curries.
I'm coming to Cape Town. Are you making me protein pancakes for breakfast?
100% protein with everything. I'll put protein in your coffee.
Collagen.
Oh god! Come, guys, throw us questions, man. We're sitting here, we're waiting with bated breath. You literally have access to 3 incredible coaches: Jethro, Lauren, Mel. I'm just here because I want to be around them, and they're just awesome humans. So, guys, honestly, ask away, ask questions. This is your time now. We are running a promo at the moment. It ends at midnight tonight. This is your last chance to get this deal, guys. Sign up for 3 months on the one-on-one, and you save 20% month on month for 3 months. And you get one of these guys.
And go for it, Melly.
sorry, I also said to someone that I was chatting to today, imagine if you can leave this year in this year and you can start new year without any resolutions and just take that energy and that focus and focus on planning trips, family gatherings, and just go into a new year already feeling strong and not having to go through the I'm going to lose 5 kilograms, I'm going to run 10 Ks, I'm going to do this, and just go into a new year being where you want to be, because after Christmas and everything, you only actually get going by March, and before you know it, you're in September. And if you start now, you can already be there.
True.
Yeah. And there's I've seen it also. So I've seen it so many times. I've had so many clients as well, particularly going through last year. So we had that huge Black Fridays, that Black Friday special. It was crazy, but a lot of people were signing up Black Friday and then only starting in January, right? So it made it so much harder for people to really kind of get off the ground, because they were only establishing it then. You know what I mean? Plus, I think the thing is as well, you don't want to actually go into your kind of December holiday. You know what I mean? Like totally throwing it out the window, doing so much more kind of not irreparable damage, but doing significant damage, and then like kind of putting on extra 2, 3, 4 Ks that you now have to start to get off in January. You know what I mean? It's not, and as we all know, we're all kind of getting older. It does not get easier. It really does not get easier. It's just it's a challenge. So don't let it just be this year. You know what I mean? Where whatever age you're going through, start it this year. Really solidify and build a strong foundation, and then go forward. And you can still enjoy your holiday.
Yeah, and like you're saying, if you in that thing of, okay, I've had one bad day, so I might as well go all out at the next Christmas function, and then it's one bad thing or poor choice on the next, and then it's just, before you know it, you've had a month of poor choices, and you've been a month further. Sorry, Lauren.
No. I think it's also that thinking of, I'll start next year, or it's next Monday, or next Monday, next Monday. The time is now. You have until midnight today. Jump over that fence, jump into the deep end, and we've got you. We'll catch you. We'll get you through it.
We're strong swimmers.
It's so scary, and it's petrifying, like deciding to invest in your health when everything is going on around you. But at the end of the day, your health is all you've got.
Absolutely.
So
what's the question? Where's the question mark there?
I think that's something that you've all touched on brilliantly, is that concept of putting it off. And I think a lot of people do live with that fear, Lauren. I mean, believe me, I know firsthand. It's almost like that fear of succeeding. You're so scared that you will actually get there. You don't know what you're going to do with that, so you rather just not try. And I know for a lot of people that sounds ridiculous, but it's a real thing. Not only that, so many people that we speak to, that you guys speak to all the time, and I hear from you guys all the time, tell you, but I've tried everything. I've done this, and I've done this, and I've done this, and I can't seem to get it right. And that's a really scary place to be, right? Because where's the guarantee? Because you've failed 700 times, where's the guarantee that 701 time with Coach Jethro or Coach Lauren or Coach Mel is really going to be the thing that gets me there? So guys, we understand, we really, really understand. It's scary, but you've got to trust, because crikey, you just need to look at all the transformations on Jeff Together, on these coaches' Instagram pages, to see that this really does work. If you are really, really ready to make that commitment to you won't look back.
And also,
even
if
if you're not ready.
Yeah. It's facing that fear.
Change, then you're always going to be faced with the same challenges, and nothing's going to change until you decide that you're going to change. And then once you've faced those challenges and overcame them, then it's going to change. And otherwise, you're going to be stuck in the same situation, facing the same challenges until you're ready to progress, because you stay stuck in that one place.
Yeah.
I think what a lot of people kind of, they overthink it, and a lot of the time, it's just to kind of make to just present to people, when it comes to, they say, everyone's got certain kind of excuses or reasons why they don't want to do so, or there's 1,000 excuses why they can't do something, but you only need one reason why you can. If you look at work generally, almost never are you going to get paid more to work less. You know what I mean? So work is always going to be just as demanding. If it comes to your family or your kids or your responsibilities, and that's always going to be just as demanding. You know what I mean? It really is about taking that first step and go, cool. I'm going to choose my heart. Yes, this is going to be difficult to do with everything, but I'd rather choose that than to wake up every morning and, maybe battle to tie my shoelaces. I've got to hold my breath to tie my shoelaces, or, I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack every time I climb a flight of stairs or something like that. So it is, choose your heart. It is hard, but I promise you, it's much, you're going to wake up and look at yourself in the mirror and feel a hell of a lot better than you do, just kind of putting it off for next Monday or next week or next month or year.
But it goes with that saying, nothing changes if nothing changes. And I mean, I think for the most part, a lot of people need to get to that point where they're like, if nothing changes, this is going to happen, or I can't keep living like this. And I mean, you need to hit that space or that place where, like, I've had enough of this. I need to make that change. But you've got to reach that point and you've got to make that change. I mean, there's millions of people that are sitting there like, I need to make this change. I know I need to make this change. But they are so fearful of making that change because it's something new and it's daunting and it's scary. But that's why we're here. That's why there's coaches. We're here to hold your hand through the process, support you through the process, and keep you going, because that's what we're passionate about. That's what we care about. And that's why we're here at the end of the day, to get you to where you deserve to be, without the pain and the fear and the hurt and the daunting scariness that comes with it.
So Mel, what's your kind of what's your approach, what's your style when it comes to because motivation only lasts so long, you know what I mean? So when you've got a client, let's say it's been maybe 2, 3 months, 4 months, whatever the case may be, the motivation is starting to lack, and it's maybe eating a little bit into the consistency. What's your approach with clients when it comes to that?
I think an important thing that's part of the journey is to remind your clients of their ultimate why. And I often think the why is often grounded in something negative, and it's, I want to feel better, and and I'm unhappy, or I want to feel better, or I want to look a certain way. And to remind your clients that within that negative, it's encased in a positive. And from that negative space to say, remember, you don't enjoy feeling this way. And imagine how you are going to feel when you reach that goal, and to pretend that you are already there, and that you can taste how it's going to feel when you're able to go in a bathing suit and feel confident playing with your kids in the water, or achieving what you've done. And I strongly believe in celebrating all of the small victories. If you make a better choice than you did yesterday, and finding the positive and the good in each day and building on that, because you can only achieve so many goals. And if it's always going to be goal driven, you're going to some stage run out of goals. And you've got to find the good in every day and the progress in every day, and build on that and say, but look how far you've come. Like I've done with a couple of my clients, I've taken their first workout photo and did a collage with the most recent one. And I said, look at this one and look at this one. It's not always attached to a number on the scale or a number of a pant size. Look at this difference, and saying, look at what you can do now. So celebrating how far you've come, and then saying, but let's push harder. There's more, and reminding them of that why, because that why is so powerful.
100%. Yeah. And Lara, what's yours?
I think it's just, again, like what Mel says, small steps of progress. I mean, a lot of the time it's a client that's saying, oh, I've messed up the whole day. I had a cupcake at a baby shower. And I'm like, yes, but you had a cupcake at the baby shower. Like, it's not the end all and be all. All you need to do is pick it up and carry on, I think for so long we've set ourselves such difficult targets or such hard goals, and that we're so hard on ourselves that we get to a point and we're like, I had the cupcake, I failed, I've fallen off the wagon. What is the point in carrying on? When all you need to do is actually just get up, dust yourself off, and carry on, have a salad and some chicken breast and something nutritious for dinner. Instead of having 16 other cupcakes. Because, I mean, that's, like, let's be honest, that's what we do. We have one cupcake, we're like, I messed it up, I'm going to eat all 16 of them. But it's the little progress steps. Like, for example, a client of mine, didn't have greens on her plate whatsoever. And all of a sudden, I saw a green grape in her breakfast cereal, and then I had a sprinkling of spinach. And I was like, there are your greens, they're coming. And it's just that little baby step, one step at a time. We're not expecting the world. As long as you are progressing, we're happy. And I always say progress over perfection. Like, we are so imperfectly perfect as human beings that we strive for perfection. We all do, but it's unattainable at the best of times because we put so much pressure on ourselves to be that perfect being. And I think it's a lot of pressure, but baby steps. That's my biggest.
Absolutely. And I think like what Sandine has just said in the comments now, having a coach makes all the difference because, you have as an individual, you have the power to make that change and to start your journey. But often we feel crippled or feel like we don't even know where to begin. It's very overwhelming. And that's the beauty of having one of these health and fitness professionals in your corner, because they break it down into bite-sized chunks, right? They guide you and they steer your ship all the while in your corner 100% of the way. And it just feels that much more achievable when you've got someone reminding you of how far you've come when you look back. Because like you guys said, we're so critical of ourselves that sometimes we struggle to see the change.
Yeah, as long as and when we are making mistakes, that's fine. We're all going to make mistakes. You know what I mean? None of us here are perfect. No one in Jeff is perfect. You know what I mean? And we're never going to be. But I think what we've grasped, or what we kind of doing, what we've learned to do well is not making. So even if we have maybe not the most nutritious or have not made the healthiest choice, for a meal, or whatever, as long as one meal doesn't become a day, doesn't become a week, doesn't become a month. That's where you're going to win. That's where you're going to kind of feel better as well, and no matter what the goal is, whether the goal is weight loss, whether the goal is muscle gain, whether the goal is fitness, whether the goal is strength, I mean, there's going to be different approaches for each of those things, and it's not a one size kind of fits all, you know what I mean? No. But however, saying that, I think the program itself, leads into all of those things. What I love as well is seeing people, who maybe have kind of put running or cycling or something like that, maybe a little bit back on the back burner, jump back on a bicycle, or jump back on the road or on the treadmill or whatever, and go, oh my word, my running is so much better right now. Like, I'm cruising. Or like, you know what I mean? Do like a 60K cycle, like in one shot, and really, really hits it out the park. It's really, really cool.
Absolutely. Sure, guys, there are absolute pearls coming out of this. Honestly, I think we could keep going. It's crazy. Amy Jeff says she would, and literally never is in caps, would never have gotten to where she is now without the constant support and butt kicking from Coach Jethro.
I did. I kicked Amy's ass every day. I did 100%. I said, no excuses.
And Amy is looking incredible.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. Absolutely insane. And that's also what's really cool about the coaches, that everyone's got their different style, right? You're going to have the coaches who are like drill sergeants. You're going to have the coaches who've got more of a balance of being a drill sergeant, but also having a bit more of a softer side. And you've got the coaches who are a bit more gentle. Different strokes for different folks. You've got to find the coach that works for you and the style that's going to resonate with you. Yeah. There's no right way or wrong way, but no excuses, right? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what coach you have, no excuses. It's got to come from you.
Yeah. And the great thing, I think that we all do as well is that, it's, and I say this a lot, kind of particularly during initial assessments, sometimes, we just don't fit, you know what I mean? We start off good, but maybe there's just a bit of a personality clash, and we never take anything personally. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's not about us. It is about their kind of journey at the end of the day. So if it doesn't work, you know what I mean? Cool. I've got Lauren in my team. I actually think she might be a little bit better for you, or maybe Mel's got a little bit more kind of expertise in this kind of area. So it works.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I've had clients where they've had a brownie on a Wednesday afternoon and just thrown me in tears. I'm so sorry. I've broken my diet. I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's not for me. I'm not in the program. You've had your brownie, but it's food. There's no need to feel guilty about feeding yourself. Clean it up. And it's that This is for you. At the end of the day, what you put in, you get out. And I think that's what's so important is, yes, we are there, but we're not here to do the program for you. We're here to guide you through it. But
if we could, we'd be charging 4 times the price.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And guys, honestly, it's what you get for this program, for the price that you're paying, it is an absolute steal. You literally have your personal trainer, psychologist, life coach, nutritionist in your pocket at your disposal Monday to Friday. It's insane. The value is just insane. Absolutely insane.
Guys, can I quickly jump in here? I have a client. I see her in the comments, Rosemary, and I just want to do a shout out to her. She has been through a rough couple of months with personal life, and she started a new job. And I just wanted to, if I may, do a shout out to her. She has just been so incredible. She had a running coach 5 years ago, and she's been on the running block, and she is actually running better times now, 5 years later on in her life, than what she did 5 years ago. And she is so loving the program. She's doing so well, and she's trying the recipes. And I just want to say that I tell her this on a daily basis, that I'm so incredibly proud of her for putting in the work, for doing those hill repeats and stride repeats, and listening to all of the advice, and then trying the recipes, and just being so amazing. So Rosie, keep going. You are incredible, and I am proud of you every single day, and it has been an amazing couple of months.
Sure.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Love that. Absolutely love that. Sure, guys, it's an honor and it's a privilege to do what we do, really. What these guys do every day, it's just gives me goosebumps. And there's been many a meeting where we've gotten emotional, because we really do care. And these coaches, honestly, they'll go to war for you. I promise you now. And I think someone said it so beautifully here, and I can't see who. I think I've just met Michelle Rogers. She said, her words, not mine, get off the fence, do it, absolutely, and in caps, worth every cent. There you have it.
Yeah.
Well said, Mish, you little biscuits.
Guys, on that note, I have to say thanks so much to Coach Mel, Coach Lauren, Coach Jethro. Guys, you just are absolute power, absolute fire. And your clients are as well. And there's no wonder that you guys love what you do, because you have incredible clients who just make it all the worthwhile, right?
100%.
Exactly.
Awesome stuff. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining. And listen, don't stop the questions. Keep them coming. We'll make sure we get back to them, get around to them. If not tonight, then tomorrow as well. We'll get back to you. Thanks, everybody.
Keep them coming, Kat.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.